How you doing this morning?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. So, first few days of fall camp coming into this year after your expanded role last year, has it felt any different?
I mean, every year is a little different. Start of the new year, we got some moving pieces, we got new guys, different roles. But, fall camp's fall camp. It's time before the season. Pads come back on, so we're all excited about that. I'm excited about this season, and this is the start now, so it's here.
Can you just talk about what it's been like playing in the Kane Warmack defense, entering your second year? You can talk about any adjustments or any new things that you've seen from the defensive side of the ball, stuff like that.
Well, the thing we go by is swarm deep. That's our motto. That's what we go by every day, is getting past the ball. That's very important to us. But everybody knows that we play vision, and so that's the way we create takeaways. So that's something also is takeaways. And that's what we want to lead the country in takeaways and turnovers. And, that's our goal. But, Coach Womack does a good job of letting us create plays, giving us the call, and let us go make plays. So.
Can you also talk about what it's been like getting a player like Keon Sabat, getting him back in that room, getting him back on the field right beside you? Can you talk about just the impact he brings on the field and what he can add to the Alabama defense this year?
Yeah, man, I love Keon to death. Man's a fighter. Coming back off injury, man, looks really good. I'm excited about everything that me and him are going to do this season. But his season got cut short last year. He's going to want to make up for that. So he's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder, and I'm ready to play with him. So.
How did he help you even while he was down, and how much was he in your ear about just maybe ways that you guys could bounce off of each other in order to both improve even while he was still on the shelf?
Well, yeah, I think it's just the connection that our position room that we have, and we all know that each one of us are going to ask questions to each other. I may get one look, Keon may not get the same look. So we kind of are always talking back and forth on what looks we're getting. He'll come on the sideline and say, hey, what'd you see? I'll come on the sideline and say, hey, what did you see? So that's something that I think is really important in our room. And honestly, to build the unit like we have, you got to have guys that are tight. But while I was playing and while Keon was hurt, it was always, he was telling me, like I said, stuff maybe I wasn't seeing, or just little hints of what I could do better in coverage or in my zone, whatever it is, little tips on plays that they're running, formations. Hey, they're going to do this out of this formation. Hey, they're going to do that out of this. And I can't thank him enough for that. But then also, last year too, having a guy like Malachi Moore, that guy had played for a couple years here, so he knew a lot of football too. So the help with them too, it meant a lot to me, and they helped me a lot. So.
How much did the game speed up for you last year when you were pushed into the situation that you were, and kind of being one of the last lines of defense after one of the key players was injured? What was that process like, and how do you feel that you've improved from the mental side of the game after experiencing that?
Yeah, I think part of it is the big mental part, like you said, and that's something that you kind of have to just take a deep breath. The game, of course, it's going to be a fast-paced game anyways, but you can't let it overwhelm you. It's honestly hard to not get overwhelmed out there when, say, you're playing in a crowd or you're playing on the road, even sometimes at home when the crowd's super loud, trying to communicate like that. You just got to know your stuff, make sure that you guys are communicating to each other across the board. But, I think the way that I prepared just week in, week out, like I was a starter every week, was something that helped me a lot. So I stayed always taking notes, always watching film, and that's something that's very important to me, is making sure that I was ready when my time was come, and I was ready when they called my number.
We talked to Keon the other day, and he said it was expected for you to do what you did. What does that speak to the level of confidence that you guys have in each other in that room, and the confidence that maybe he's instilled in the rest of you?
Yeah, I think that means a lot. Like I said earlier, just the connection that all of us have in our safety room and even in the corner room is something like no other. And so it's huge when you're playing in games, because you got to be able to trust. And trust is the biggest thing that you got to have between everybody. And I think our room is just something that, you know, it's almost like an unbreakable room just because of how tight we are. And we're always helping each other, making sure that, you know, we're on the same page with this call. If somebody is, you know, having trouble on the call in practice or something, we're going to help them out because we got to be there for them. Like he was there for me when I wasn't playing. Now, like younger guys, I'm mentoring them on stuff that I've known or stuff that I know and stuff I've seen in games, stuff like that. So,
what do you want to do with your play this year to show that trust is going to pay off?
Yeah, I mean, I think I want to create more takeaways, and we all want to create more takeaways. And, you know, I want to lead the country in whatever I can, whether it's takeaways, interceptions, forced fumbles, whatever it is. I want to lead the country. But at the end of the day, it's a team game, and I want myself to succeed, but also want the guys around me to succeed also.
Thanks, Bray.